On a seemingly ordinary Saturday night, the kind where crickets chirp and the air is still. In the quiet suburbs of northern New Jersey, where life usually unfolds at a predictable pace, something unexpected was about to occur. Without warning, the ground suddenly jolted, a sharp, unsettling tremor that rattled windows and shook foundations. The clock read 10:18 p.m. on August 2, 2025, a moment etched in the memory of those who experienced it. A brief, sharp tremor, a jolt from the Earth's depths, sent ripples of surprise and confusion through the region. The unexpected seismic activity startled thousands across the tri-state area, from bustling cityscapes to quiet suburban streets. The United States Geological Survey, or USGS, quickly confirmed it was indeed an earthquake, a rare occurrence for this part of the country. The data pinpointed the epicenter just northeast of Hasbrouck Heights, a town nestled in the heart of Bergen County. The quake struck close to major landmarks and vital transportation arteries like Route 17, a major highway that carries thousands of commuters daily. It also occurred near Teterboro Airport, a busy hub for private and corporate aviation, and just 5 miles from MetLife Stadium, the home of the New York Giants and New York Jets. On this particular night, MetLife Stadium was packed with roaring fans as WWE's SummerSlam was underway. The shaking radiated outward from its source, felt up to 65 miles away, a testament to the power of even a relatively small earthquake. The tremors reached New York City, the scenic Hudson Valley, the quiet towns of western Connecticut, the bustling Jersey Shore, and even into parts of eastern Pennsylvania. Residents described a quick jolt or a low rumble, a sensation that was both fleeting and unnerving. Many initially mistook it for a passing truck, the rumble of distant thunder, or some other mundane occurrence. In a region unaccustomed to earthquakes, where the earth typically remains still and silent, disbelief quickly turned to curiosity as people tried to make sense of what they had just experienced. Almost immediately, people rushed to social media, seeking answers and shared experiences. They wanted to confirm what they'd felt, to find validation in the digital echo chamber of the internet. For a few minutes, time seemed to stand still, and millions across 3 states, New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut, shared the same question, a collective sense of bewilderment hanging in the air. Did you feel that? It was a rare, unifying moment, a shared experience that transcended boundaries and brought people together. It was an unexpected reminder, a gentle nudge from nature, of the restless earth beneath us, a force that shapes our world in ways we often forget. To truly understand the significance of this quake and what it means for the region, let's delve into the concept of magnitude and how it's measured. Scientists rely on the Richter scale, a tool that helps us quantify the energy released by an earthquake. It's a logarithmic scale, which means the numbers don't increase in a linear fashion. Instead, each whole number jump on the Richter scale signifies a 10-fold increase in the amplitude of the shaking. And even more dramatically, it represents approximately 32 times more energy released at the source. So, a 3.0 quake, like the one we're discussing, is generally classified as minor. These quakes are often felt by people in the vicinity, but they rarely cause any significant damage to structures. Most people who experience a 3.0 magnitude earthquake describe it as a light vibration or a gentle tremor. You might notice windows rattling slightly or objects on shelves shaking momentarily. Fortunately, buildings typically remain completely unharmed during such events. The USGS Did You Feel It program, which collects public reports of earthquake experiences, logged nearly 10,000 reports related to this particular quake. The majority of these reports originated from residents of New Jersey, but also a significant number came from New York City and Westchester County. The unique geology of the eastern United States plays a crucial role in how these tremors are felt. The region is characterized by dense, ancient bedrock, which transmits seismic waves efficiently. This allows seismic waves to travel considerably farther than they would in other regions. This is quite different from areas like California, which have a more fragmented geological structure. As a result, even a relatively small quake in this area can be felt by millions of people across the densely populated tri-state area. For the vast majority, the earthquake was more a topic of conversation than a cause for alarm. It served as a geological footnote in their day, rather than a disruptive disaster. But it certainly got everyone talking and sharing their experiences. Online, the quake became instant conversation. #NJQQuake trended, and the Empire State Building's "I am fine" tweet went viral. Local officials quickly reassured the public no damage, no injuries, just a memorable jolt. Emergency services monitored the situation, but their help wasn't needed. The event became an unplanned drill for emergency communication, proving the region's readiness. For a few hours, a minor tremor became a major topic amplified by social media and news. The calm, clear response helped keep anxiety in check. It was a reminder even small events can unite and test a community. When we think of earthquakes, California often springs to mind, with its well-known fault lines and frequent tremors. But earthquakes aren't just a California thing. New Jersey sits in the middle of the vast and relatively stable North American plate, far from the volatile edges and major boundaries where plates collide and grind against each other. So, given its seemingly stable location, why do we shake here in New Jersey? What causes these unexpected tremors? The answer lies in a phenomenon known as intraplate earthquakes. These are caused by ancient, often hidden and buried faults deep within the Earth's crust. Over millions and millions of years, immense stress gradually builds up within the rock, and it occasionally releases along these ancient fault lines, resulting in a sudden jolt. The August quake that many of us felt was a classic example of an intraplate event, relatively shallow in origin, sudden in its arrival, and ultimately unpredictable in its timing. These types of quakes are rare occurrences and are usually quite mild in their intensity, but they're a normal and natural part of the geological makeup of the region. So, rest assured, New Jersey isn't suddenly transforming into a seismic hotspot. It's simply experiencing echoes and reminders of its incredibly ancient past. The immense forces that shaped our entire continent over eons are still subtly at work beneath our feet, quietly and occasionally reminding us of their enduring presence with a gentle shake. Understanding the science behind these intraplate quakes helps to put the recent event into a broader perspective. It was surprising to be sure, but ultimately not something to be alarmed about. While this quake felt unique, it's not the first for the region. Bergen County had a smaller quake earlier in 2025, and since 1950 over 40 quakes of magnitude 3.0 or higher have hit within 250 kilometers. The largest recent event was a 4.8 magnitude quake in Tewksbury, New Jersey in April 2024. Felt much more strongly and followed by aftershocks. These events remind us that the region is seismically active, if only occasionally. The best response? Know the basics. Drop, cover, and hold on if you feel shaking. Stay calm, stay informed, and be prepared. The Earth gave us a gentle nudge. Let's use it as a reminder to stay ready for whatever comes next.